Hello and welcome to Halftime Report. Well, we're halfway through the trading session. What a trading session we're having. On the verge of hitting 13,500 odd. The Nifty is doing well. You have the mid-cap index as well that's keeping in step with the Nifty. And the Nifty Bank as well playing its part. Up closer around 200 points. Who would have thought, Sumera, just a few months ago in the month of March, we were staring down the 7,500 odd level. And today, towards the end of 2020, well, 13,500. I'm sure no one would have thought.
Yeah, well, 2020 is that kind of a year that everything that you thought could happen or wouldn't happen is just the opposite, right? So, yeah, but anyway, I guess good for the bulls. Let's get started. These are our top stories. Sensex and Nifty see new highs as stocks gain globally after the UK starts vaccination and both the US and India consider early use pleas by vaccine makers. Reliance, ITC and UPL lead the uptrend. All sectoral indices trade in the green. Mid-caps too join the gains.
Amber and Polymedicure detail capex plans under the PLI scheme, while Siemens says that orders are increasing due to capex, though it is still not at pre-COVID levels. TeamLease says that the banks are hiring, telecom and e-commerce. The company expects to beat last year's revenues by March.
UPL rises after brokerage Citi eyes a re-rating on the back of rising agri-commodity prices. Zee Entertainment gains after CLSS says that ads by new clients have hit a high. Yes Bank shares to spike over 5% for a second day after Brickwork upgrades the bank's debt instruments to BB+ from D.
The government cancels the sixth round of talks with protesting farmers as farm leaders decline to attend. CNBC TV18 learns that the government is ready to make amendments to the farm laws, but farmer unions want them repealed.
In notable moves, the Supreme Court allows the central government to notify land required for highways, and Karnataka's Land Amendment Act paves the way for non-farmers to buy agri-land. All right, now for movers and shakers, all the stocks that are getting our attention. First up, over to Ekta, who's tracking Wockhardt.
Well, yes, Wockhardt is in focus. It's buzzing in today's trading session. I do understand, and I spoke to the company. They have said that they've received a bulk API order to basically manufacture the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine at their UK plant. So basically, they've received the API and now they're going to start production. The production is expected to be completed at least for the first batch in the next 7 to 10 days. And remember that this manufacturing will be at their fully finished vaccines facility. And this particular manufacturing site is going to be catering to the UK government. So they will be contract manufacturing around 3 more vaccines, according to the management, specifically for the UK government. So that's probably one of the reasons why you're seeing this kind of momentum in the stock.
Right, Ekta, thanks so much for that. Well, UPL as well as higher in trade after Citi bets in the company. Sonal joins us to detail that report for us. Sonal?
Thanks a lot for that. Well, Citi has turned positive on the stock. In fact, they are opening a 90-day positive catalyst watch. A lot of factors, first of which is that the global agri-commodity prices have been very buoyant in recent months. And this sets a stage for a healthy third quarter for UPL is what Citi believes. They also say that net working capital management and debt reduction in second half is something that will aid growth for the company in terms of margins and, of course, in terms of profitability. And this, in turn, might re-rate UPL, which is already trading at inexpensive valuations right now. They also add that the company has announced redemption of their outstanding $410 million worth of senior notes that were due in October 2021. So that is a positive. And they said that UPL itself says that the second half will be much better than the first half, and healthy operational trends will also lead to much better debt reduction in second half is what Citi says. Right now, UPL is trading around 6 times FY22 EV to EBITDA, which is below last 10-year trading average. And they also say that UPL's discount to Nifty P stands at 50% currently, which is compared to last 10-year average of around 27%. So cheaper valuations and growth prospects is something that is keeping Citi very positive on UPL today. Back to you.
All right, Tonal, thanks. Agam, why are you tracking defense companies?
Well, the entire defense sector is abuzz because the government has issued a notification, and this is a FEMA notification, that is the Foreign Exchange Management Act, that, well, leads to 74% FDI in the defense sector through the automatic route. And remember that the Commerce Ministry did raise this specific limit from 49% to 74%. The reason why this is a positive is because this leads to access to newer technology as well as more capabilities in the defense sector. And that's also the reason why we have seen strength in a whole host of counters in the defense sector today.
Thanks so much for that, Agam. Well, let's hop across to Abhishek. He's joining in to tell us about a couple of rating upgrades that have come in. Yes Bank and Magma Finance. Abhishek, over to you.
Well, rating upgrades have come in for Yes Bank as well as Magma Fincorp. So for Yes Bank, Brickwork Ratings have upgraded the debt facilities of Yes Bank from D to BB+. So D is a junk rating. The key reason that they have mentioned is that there is improvement in capitalization ratios of Yes Bank. They raised capital in July. The strong shareholder base and experienced board members. For Magma Fincorp, the IND-RA has revised the outlook to stable from rating watch negative. So this is a big improvement over there. The bank facilities rating have been retained at AA-. They have mentioned the reasons being that adequate liquidity is in the balance sheet of Magma Fincorp. There has been improvement in asset quality as well as collections. The company has increased its provision coverage ratio on NPLs, and the COVID-19 related provision stands at 1.5% of AUM, which is good enough. Back to you.
Abhishek, thanks much. Also, Poly Medicure has approved fundraising plans via QIP of up to 400 crore rupees. We caught up with Himanshu Baid, the MD of Poly Medicure, and he says that they have applied for the PLI for medical devices. He also talks about the growth expectations going ahead.
We have applied for the PLI scheme, what the government India launched for medical devices, and that's first time that this sector has been recognized as a special sector where government is putting focus and ensuring that we start making more products in India. And currently, industry is 80% import dependent. So I think there's a big opportunity for Poly Medicure to expand very rapidly.
So the guidance for total complete guidance for FY21 is around 12 to 15% growth, and for FY21 and 22 is around maybe 18 to 20%.
All right, a quick recap then of the top buzzing stocks. Wockhardt, UPL, Z Entertainment. From the defense space, there's Hindustan Aeronautics, Bharat Dynamics, BEL and Mazagon Dock, along with stocks like Yes Bank, Magna Fincorp and Poly Medicure. A quick break, then up next we'll get chatting with A.S. Mehta, President and Director of JK Paper, to talk about their plans. Stay tuned.